Alright, so I'm going to go to $mocap.com slash download, and then I'm going to skip all of this. I don't need any of this. I think what we really need is dollars ego. I don't know how to say it. That. We need that. So just go ahead and go to the download page. It'll download. You can just go ahead and save that. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to scroll down to the bottom to find that. Right there. We're going to scroll down, and we're going to find the plugin. Just going to download that. There we go. We're going to save that. And then we're going to, I believe this is it. Yes. Oh, never mind then. I guess it doesn't work. No problem. We can just go from there. Alright. Yeah. That should be everything. Oh, no, we need to go to, so we're gonna, I'm just following along with these docs, but if you go to integration, Unreal Engine, samples, here we are. So I'm on 5.3, but so I'm just gonna use 5.1 and then, oh, there it is. Wait, never mind. Oh, that's CC4. Never mind. Whoopsies, made a little mistake. Yes, I'm just going to download it for 5.1, but if you have 5.4, that's fine as well. It does have to be after 4. I believe it's anything after 4.26, yeah. Anything after 4.26, it'll work just fine, so let's go ahead and close that. So we should be downloading right now. Oh. I forgot to click the download anyway button. Alright, we'll just save that and we'll just let that download. And that's just like that's just a starter template that we can use. But yeah, so I'm actually going to go ahead and then, let's get rid of that. I'm going to go ahead and open up a new Unreal Engine. And yeah, here, I'm just going to bring this off to the side there. Make sure, yeah. Alright. So basically, what we're going to do is we downloaded the plugin, which I'll pull up. So if we go to our downloads, yeah, so if we go to our downloads, we're going to see that we have Iago. So we can just extract all of these first. Just get all of them out and about. Alright, so that's there. So let's just actually boot it up real quick. You might get this. Just go ahead and click run anyway. And bam. Now, I already have an account, but if you don't, you can just go ahead and register. If not, just register and then log in. And it takes a sec, but now you can see, if you look right over here, you can see that and then you can kind of change the bam. Yeah, alright, so now you can kind of mess around with that, but we're going to go and just close that for now. Alright, so we're going to do just a blank template, and yeah, so we're just going to go ahead and create that and let that boot up for a sec. So while we're doing that, let's just go ahead and open up this. And we want to also extract the plugin. Extract. Bam. Alright, so now that we have all of them, not yet. Okay, we don't have all of them. Not a problem. So, yeah, we'll just wait for these to boot up and then we can come back. Awesome. Okay. So now that we're in this brand new project, we need to enable some plugins. So the first one is MetaHuman. We want to make sure that we enable all of these. Live link as well. We want to make sure we enable live link control rig. Yes. Alright. And then we restart it. Then we're going to go back to downloads. And we're going to go ahead and pop that open. So once it reloads, we just go ahead and open it up and yeah. Yeah, we're just waiting for this to boot up. So I'm just going to go ahead and really quickly show you. This is pretty good. They have a pretty good documentation. That's how I'm just following along to that, and it works pretty well. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Dismiss. And we'll dismiss those. Alright. And no, another thing we forgot is OSC. Yeah. You have to make sure that's enabled. And control rig. Make sure those are all enabled. Control rig. Bam. Yeah, okay. So everything we need is enabled. So we can go ahead and close those out. Then you're going to go ahead, open up to your wrong spot. You're going to go ahead and just open up, where am I? There we go. Documents. Bam, alright. Then you're going to create, so you're going to navigate to where your project is. So mine says Documents Unreal. But wherever you saved it is fine. New folder. And we're going to call it Plugins. Now we're going to go ahead and open this up. And then we're going to go over to our downloads. Pop her open and find the plugin. I'm just going to go ahead and move to plugins. Bam. Now we got everything we need. All right. So we're all done. Now it does require a restart, so you can just go ahead and close it out. And I just had the same thing running, so it should just open up in a couple minutes. All right, perfect. So now we can see, I've also just imported a MetaHuman into it, so I'll walk you through this. But actually, you know what? I'm just going to use the, so what I actually did was I just downloaded the starter project that they have for you, so it's all set up anyway, and it has everything for you. So dismiss, update that, just make sure it has everything. Oh, big thing, if your computer's going slow, don't forget to change the scalability. That really helps things along, really helps it. All right, so now we can go ahead and go to the app, the $EGAO. Now basically what you're going to need to do is, bam, right here. So dollars receiver, you want to make sure you set that up. So let's go ahead and pop her open. All right, you do have to log in every time, but it saves all of your information. So now that we're logged in, I always like to take this slider, just drag it up to 200, and then now that we've done that, click this little guy right here, neutral face, for 5 seconds. Bam. All right, now, yeah, it is a little much, so you can kind of bring it down a little bit to kind of mess with it. But bam, now you just gotta go to settings, UE streaming, select that. Now make sure you remember that number, or you can copy it. All right, go ahead and minimize that. Make sure it is the same number there, and bam. Now, if you go ahead and go into simulate, bam, you'll see that it's working. So my computer is a little slow, but let's go ahead and zoom in on this for a second. Sorry. Oh, camera's a little fast. All right, so now you can kind of just tuck this off to the side. Oh. So now the idea is you can go ahead and, here, we'll stop that. Now you can go to Windows, Cinematics, Take Recorder, and then you can add all your stuff into it, record it, and then you can use the control rig to kind of edit it a little bit and clean it up. But yeah, basically you're going to take the dollars receiver, and you can get that by, so you just go to your, that dollars thing that we downloaded, that's right here. Yeah, it's right there. It has all your blueprints and structures. So you just go ahead and drag your receiver in there, and you just need a receiver in the world. You need a receiver for every character that you have, and you don't really need to touch that. That can just stay there. But yeah, you just literally drop it in, and yeah, and you'll see that we can kind of explore this a little bit. So let's kind of exaggerate that out. So you can kind of really see all the stuff that you can, kind of change. And yeah, so that is how